coming out this weekend. Should have a loaded plate this weekend.
Hey, everybody. I'm going to go over here right quick. I'll be right back. All right. I don't know. Does that? All right. We got 3 people in here so far. Good to see y'all. I was just watching Stony Ridge, and he mentioned a couple people and said everybody come up here. Bronco Man 772. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. If you're in here, go ahead and say hello to us so we can see who all comes in here. Hey, Scott, good to see you, buddy. How about you? So, hey, Jessica. Hey, how are you, Jessica? So, hey, Nathan, good to see you. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Code Red, thanks a lot for stopping in. We appreciate it. Palmdale, Florida. Okay, we're in the okay, thanks a lot, TF, for coming in from Stoney's live. Palmdale, Florida, we're in Panama City Beach area. So up in the panhandle of Florida. Hey, Kevin, good to see you, buddy. So JF Outdoors, man, a lot of, okay, cool. 1984 Chevy. Thanks a lot for stopping in. Cairo, Georgia. We do a lot of stuff up in Georgia because we're so close to kind of the lower Alabama, southwest Georgia line. So, oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Jeremy, for coming over from Stony Ridge. Hope you guys get a taste for what our Plague Invaders. So hey, Stony, hey, Josh, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Thanks for telling people about our channel, Josh. I truly appreciate that. So we'll get to know a lot of new people tonight, I hope. So we'll get to tell everybody about Hamiltonville Farm. So we really appreciate that. So Newport, North Carolina. Yeah, so I'm originally from North Carolina. So Ralph, good to see you, buddy. We're originally from North Carolina, around the Charlotte area. And so we were military. I'm a retired Air Force guy. And so, when I retired from the Air Force, I met this pretty girl down in Panama City Beach. And we was like, hey, congratulations, I'm retiring in Panama City Beach. So, thanks, Frank, for popping in. Hey, Joe, good to see you. Penniless Plantation, Jerry. Jerry kind of recovered from Michael. We were fortunate. All the trees from Hurricane Michael literally landed parallel to my house. So we connected, I read Connecticut. Sorry about that. We were able to clean those up pretty quick, but we got 75 acres here. And so it was, a lot. We're still cleaning it up, but we've got the close stuff to the house cleaned up. So, Ralph, that's cool. Retired Air Force. Thank you for your service, man. I appreciate it. So Brad, good to see you. Lonkin, thanks for your service. No, 84 Chevy. I'm sure he's not. It's hard to tell who's joking or who's not joking, just by reading the, comments. So yeah. Hey, John. Hey, good to see you, buddy. John Ritter's good here. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know that, Josh. I didn't know you still had trees down I didn't know it got up there, knocking trees down that far north. So, but yeah, it was pretty, we were without power for like 9 days, something like that. And then my in-laws, they were actually out of power for 21 days. That's a long time, man. So Patch of Heaven Farm, Marine Corvette, Semper Fi. Good to see you there, Devil Dog. So, yeah, Florence, Hurricane Florence came through too. But yeah, we're if you can see the house behind me, we had a hay barn. How about you, Terry? We had a hay barn that we had on the property that my wife said, hey, we're going to turn this place into our house. And so now I have a barn conversion home that we did. And so we're always posting pictures and stuff on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that for how, Gina, my wife is Gina. She's all into the farmhouse decor. Obviously, you can see the shiplap. We watched a ton of Fixer Upper, you know what I mean? So that Fixer Upper cost me a lot of money. But we turned this old hay barn. This is no kid in a hay barn. This door right here, or this window, this was no kid in a hay door on the second floor, and we removed this floor. Jamie Pearson, my best friend in the whole entire world, is in. Good to see you there, Jamie. Thanks, Ralph. We appreciate it. Yeah, Kevin, no worries, man. So we appreciate working, doing this for our country. I tell people it beat working for a living. So there's 36 people in here. So there's a lot of new faces. So if you're new to the channel, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. That would really help us out a lot. But we do videos on tractors. I have a Mahindra 4540, but we're always doing tractor work. And so, yes, John, Ritterbit will do. My wife is a great camera woman. So we were just doing some camera working today. So, and so we make videos about tractors. Probably 80% of our stuff is about tractors. The other 20% is just about how we did this barn and some. I'm a hobby farmer. I've got 75 acres and I'm a hobby farmer. And oh, cool, Bronco, man. You got a 4540 last week. I love mine. Thanks a lot, Ralph, for subscribing. I appreciate it. So if you don't mind subscribing, we'd appreciate it. We've put out videos 3 a week, something like that. But in our videos, right? In our videos, we always talk about tractors and we always talk about life on a hobby farm, and we try to be safe and we try to be instructive. And as an Air Force guy, the instructor comes out of me. So, but anyway. Joe, hey, you got a good tractor. Good job with Tony. Tony, so Joe Singletary is talking about Tony and Tony's tractor adventure. He's a moderator that we have here. He'll probably pop in soon. My wife is sneaking through the door here. You're going to get caught on this live. You know that, right? So, and come say, hey, this is my wife, everybody.
Hi.
This is my wife, Gina. So she's the one behind the decorating of the house and all that stuff. So it's a pretty cool idea that she had to turn this hay barn into it. So, but anyway, you'll see her. She's the face. This is the face behind the camera. So
the camera woman.
Yeah, she's the camera woman. Jamie Pearson's on here. So anyway, so tractors are becoming a lost art. Man, I'm telling you that those tier 4 engines, whoo, man, there's something else. But anyway,
y'all have fun. I gotta go water the garden.
Okay, all right. So, but yeah, Kevin, she does look better than me. That's a true statement. So, what my dad always told me, he goes, son, if you get married, be the ugly one. So, anyway, so I followed my dad's advice there. So, but anyway, on our lives, we always give stuff away. We have a couple of items here and there that we like to give away. And so if you haven't won anything on our last live, then you're more than welcome to try to win something on this live. And it's so let's start with, since we got 36 people in here. Let's see. Tell them how tough it is to get started on YouTube. So if you're a YouTuber, okay, we're gonna give some stuff away here in a minute. So it's tough. It's tough to get started on YouTube. We've been at this for 10 months. This is our 10th month of YouTubing, but I'm full up retired, so I can spend a lot of time on it. And so you have to, you just can't throw up a video and say, man, I hope this works or whatever. There's actually a science to it. And you have to figure out what they call the algorithm in YouTube. And, Ritterbit will do Heritage Farms. These are some channels that I recognize, obviously Stony Ridge Farmer. So these are channels I recognize in here. The New Adventure, that's another great channel. The New Adventure, they're funny. They're just down to earth people. But so you just can't throw a video out there and say, oh, I hope it works, right? Because YouTube actually has an algorithm that looks at your thumbnail, looks at your title, looks at your keyword, looks at your description, looks at all those things to see if they're going to place it in front of the viewer. And so if you put out good content with a good thumbnail and a good title that people are searching for, then you have a greater success. And there's all kind of videos out there. I do a lot of vidIQ, Think Media, TubeBuddy, those kind of channels, Daniel Patel, to try to help me grow on YouTube. So we've done a pretty good job. New Adventure, we've done a pretty good job. We very well may hit 5,000 before our year mark. And so we're pretty excited about that. But it's see you later, Jamie. Take care, buddy. Good to see you. So it is a lot of work. but it's real rewarding. It's real rewarding to know that you're making an impact, you know, because again, a lot of my videos are instructional type, you know, how to hook up this or how to use this. So if you go look at my playlist, you can see some of the playlists that I have that talks about how to operate a tractor efficiently and effectively and safely and things like that. So you can, you know, that's just in my blood, in my DNA to try to help people be safe. Sir Aaron Stone report. So Josh is saying, Sir Aaron Stone reports his order. Why do you make videos? So little known fact, right? And there's only 34 people in here. But it's funny because little known fact is I yelled a lot at Stony Ridge Farmer Josh. I yelled a lot at him in basic training. I was actually one of his drill sergeants when he went through boot camp. And so it was it was pretty funny to see what a small world this is. So you make videos. The question is, why do you make videos? You make videos to tell your story, you know, to help others and tell your story. You definitely don't do it for the money because, you know, in order for you to start making a lot of money on YouTube, there's a lot of variables that have to happen. And so if you're doing it for the money, you're in the wrong business. So yeah, get down and give me a video. So Chad's Way, good to see you, buddy. So I'm still figuring out why we make videos. I don't know if that's Monica or John Michael on the new adventure, but yeah, you make videos because John Michael's funny. So that's why you make the videos. So anyway, yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool that you know, people get to kind of see how you live your life. And a lot of people, you know, you have to have some energy. You have to have some type of personality for people to connect with, because I really think it's cool when other people, AJ, you need to watch my my video about how to save a tree. I'll just give you a hint. Okay. But a lot of people are not comfortable in front of the camera. And a lot of people live in cities that want to live vicariously through you. You know, vicariously through you out in the country setting, because they live downtown, you know, everything is concrete. So, Joe, you're dating yourself. Hey, John, good to see you, buddy. So, no, Brad, I didn't sign up for his chainsaw class, but I did hear about it. So yeah, Jonathan, I actually reached out to Stony Ridge, years later. So, sorry about that. So yeah, we are on a farm. It's a hobby farm. So, I push it out with Kubota CTLs. Yeah, you're talking about trees, AJ, I know. And YouTube is funny. YouTube is funny because we did a video where we had RK tractors. We did RK tractors and the new Bobcat tractors, and they exploded. I mean, right now my RK tractors is doing phenomenal, right? And so so I pushed that out there, and it was a really good video. Then I put out the Bobcat video, and it was a really good video. And then I put out the, you know, how to help. I needed some help trying to save a tree. Nothing, right? And so it is not. YouTube's crazy. You know, some videos do good, some videos don't do good. Stony Ridge, everybody's a Stony Ridge fan. He did a video on a headlight clean. It's got over 1 million views on it. So go figure, you know, 1 million people wanted to watch a video on cleaning headlights. And so, you know, it's pretty cool how that works when YouTube pushes your video out to people's recommended feed. And I think you're far from Goodson. I don't think you're too far. I don't know who Goodson Swamp Logger is. I'll write that down though and check him out. Goodson, Swamp Logger. We do have a lot of swamps here. Yeah, it is. But let's give something away. So my email address is hamiltonvillefarm@gmail. All right. I think Sony should do a lot. Ralph. So let's see, Jonathan. Okay, yeah. Jonathan's Josh is in North Carolina. But anyway, let's do it. So my email is hamiltonvillefarm@gmail.com. hamiltonvillefarm@gmail. So the first person to email me at Hamiltonville Farm and just say first, then I will reply and I'll get your address and I'm going to send you some gunk degreasing wipes and a gunk magnet. All right. Now here's what I'm telling you. You just have to trust me when I say that you're first. All right. So whatever the first one that pops into my email container, I will shower time. Okay. Take care, Josh, man. Thanks a lot, buddy. We'll see you. Let's go to Frank's Adventures. All right, Frank's Adventures. Are you there, Frank? Say hello on the chat, will you, buddy? Yeah. Okay, so Frank's Adventure, you're going to win this gunk magnet and these gunk degreasing wipes. Gunk actually sends us some promotional products every now and again. And so, Frank, you can either message me or you can email me your address, or you can message it to me on Facebook, Hamiltonville Farm. I'm on Facebook at Hamiltonville Farm. So you can do it that way too. Let's see. Sorry about that. I was looking at the other phone. So yeah, so Frank, and we got another gift to give away tonight. So but Frank, let me write that down, Frank. Frank Adventure. That way I can keep track of who won. You got the gunk stuff. But yeah, man, we got how do I get a how about you t-shirt? How about you? Listen, how about you? You know, that's the catchphrase, man. That's what it's all about, is the catchphrase. And so I was saying, when I first started YouTube, I was like, by the way, we got 36 people in here. We can share this out and try to get a couple more people in here. That'd be awesome. When I got first started on YouTube, I was like, hey, everybody, this is Hank. Good to see you. And it was horrible, man. And, you know, you just don't act like yourself in front of the camera. Well, then you get more comfortable. And my buddy told me, he said, Hank can't type that fast. That's right. When my buddy told me, he said, hey, dude, why aren't you being yourself on the YouTube videos? And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, because you greet everyone. Hey, Curtis, you greet everyone with how about you? That's how you greet people. Why don't you say that on your videos? I was like, you're right, man. I'm going to start saying that. And so that's, you know, I've been saying how about you probably 15 years. Man. How about you? And so it just kind of stuck. But as far as the answer to your question is, we actually met with the screen printer people in town, and they said that they would start our shirts. And so they told us to be the first week of October, and we'll put them on our Amazon storefront and all that, our Amazon link, or not Amazon. What am I saying? We'll figure it out somehow. So, yeah, AJ, they're great. Hey, Byron, good to see you. Brian, Sakima's Ridge Homestead. So, anyway, so yeah, so how about you? That's a really nifty, I mean, it's a really, it's catchy, you know, how about you? It's just catchy, you know. It doesn't. It just kind of rolls off your tongue. Anyway, but we are actually in the process of building a website too, and so it'll be pretty cool to have a website out for us. I've never done any type of website stuff, so we're trying to learn it as we go. Yeah, we need some hats too. I got my old Meander hat here. So, so tell me in the comments, how many here have tractors? Yeah, Jack, you know, it is John. I know. Hey, take care, Scott. We'll see you, buddy. Let me see. Let's see. I love a great catchphrase. A Ritter Bit will do. He's got his videos are pretty cool too about Kubota, a mini Kubota tractor here. Excuse me just for a second while I send this text. I have two tractors. Brad, what are they? What's your tractors, Brad? Hey, Hank, where's Gina? Cousin Kim wants a how about you shirt. Hey, Kim, keep on. That's right. John does keep on tractor, and he does that hat. Yeah, the new adventure has a John Deere. Yep. So 184 low boy. So I really want. Have you heard? Yeah, Gina went to the garden. Thanks a lot for that. Listen, me and Mountain Dew right here. So John's video, he starts black and white, then he goes to color. I like that a lot. So I like it. He does a really cool stuff too. Self-reliant. Oh, self-reliant. I didn't know you had a FARMHOUSE, Bob. So listen, great job. Oh, gee. Y'all see in the chat? Look in the chat over there. It says, "Great job, babe, watching from the garden." She's my biggest support. She's my biggest fan. So okay. So TF, what do you think about the new Tier 4 engines? 2 John Deeres. I'm actually looking for, Gina, you can close your ears. I'm actually looking for another tractor to augment the one I have now. Yeah, you got 2 nice Kubotas. You need a 4x4. I didn't know your John Deere was 2-wheel drive. But yeah, it's I think I want a subcompact, and I think I want one with a backhoe on it, you know. And so my goodness. Oh, that's right, AJ, you got the big place though. So we got the small 75 acres. So we don't have the big stuff. I envy you guys that have that big tractor stuff. So I would, you know, I don't have that kind of stuff. So thanks, Curtis. The Rule King video. Hey, there's my buddy Tony's. Tony, you got another tractor beside that 125. That Rule King video was really, really good, and the store manager really helped us out with that. So computer junk, but they're workhorses, yeah. So sucks in. Yeah, that's right. So Tony's tractor adventure is in the house, and if you look at his channel, he says he's got the LSM MT 125. Me and Tony have collaborated on a couple of videos, and then we talked about YouTube earlier. The YouTube also develops friendships, right? Like me and Josh talk a little bit from Stony Ridge, and me and Tony's tractor adventure talk often, if not every day, because me and Tony have a lot of things in common. We're both retired military. We're both good Christian guys, and we both just love tractors, and we're both YouTubers, right? So we have a lot of things in common. So we were able to go spend the weekend with Tony. We're going to go hang out with Tony next weekend October during the Ag Expo. So if you like watching LS tractor video, or just like tractor videos in general, Tony's Tractor Adventure is an excellent channel to go check out. Tony's also very wise. Tony is wise. He'll throw some wisdom on me every now and again. I'm like, oh man, check it out, dude. So Jason Klein, I see you commenting a lot in my videos. I appreciate that. We have a really cool community on our channel. I don't know how many subscribers I've got right now, but I think we're closing in on 4,000, maybe 3,700, 3,800, something like that. So if it's, as we grow, we get to meet more people, to get, like Brad mentioned earlier about Cotton Top. Cotton Top 3 is a logger out of Mississippi who I got to go hang out with. He's got like 75,000 subscribers, but he's just as down to earth as he can be. Josh from Stony Ridge, just as down to earth as he can be. And so, hey, Peppers in Kentucky Living. And so it's pretty cool to meet these other YouTubers and get to the, yeah, that's right, Self-Reliant Roadshow. We talk about the community. Self-Reliant Roadshow is an incredible, it's a couple, Bob and Mrs. B, and they have a school bus that they renovated, and they go help homesteaders. And I'm telling you, man, they're just, they got a heart for the people, and you're going to have a big blessing in heaven when you get there. I firmly believe that. Hate to say it, like I'll try no man doing that, except maybe that dual rear remote. Yeah, that Mahindra is, Mahindra got a bad rap in a couple of videos, but man, I'm telling you, they are strong tractors. They really are. And I've got the 4540, which is the small one. The simple one is what I meant to say. It's the simple one. And so, it's gear driven, it's old school and all that. Don't have any EGR, DPF stuff on it. So, and do some big tractor review like you're doing. Yeah, you do, AJ. That would be really cool. Just to scratch on. Yeah, Ralph, thanks for that. Junkyard Garage is a good track. Okay, I'm gonna write that down too. Junkyard Garage. See, I'm getting all kind of cool things from these new guys. Junkyard Garage. there's so many good tractor channels out there. Tractor Time with Tim, Ask Tractor Mike. I mean, Ritterbit will do. There's all kind of really, really cool tractor channels out there. And FarmHouSE Fanatic. I know a lot of you know FarmHouSE Fanatic. So a 1951 John Deere. Hey, take care, JF Outdoors. If that's you saying goodnight, we appreciate you stopping in. So, but anyway, yeah, we were really tractor people are good people, because I drive a Mahindra, but tomorrow, guess what? I drive a John Deere. They brought one to me. I'm not really loyal to a brand. I just want quality. I want a good, strong running tractor at something that I can afford and something that's not going to break down on me. And so, it's just like the whole Chevy and Ford debate, right? The whole, and this is Diet Mountain Dew, by the way, in my Hamiltonville Farm tumbler. Yeah, so I'm a big Diet Mountain Dew. My wife is like, hey, you got to stop drinking so much Diet Mountain Dew. You're going to kill your livers. I don't know, whatever. You got to die something, right? My grandpa, he ate gravy on everything. I mean, everything you can imagine. He lived to be, 42. That's funny. Oh, Lord. So, but, it is a lot of tractor and tractor channels. You learn a lot, man, especially because in my videos, I always say brand loyalty runs deep. Yes, it does though. And brand loyalty does run deep, but I'm not loyal to a brand because I am a rookie tractor owner. If I wasn't a rookie tractor owner, I might have a different opinion, but I'm a rookie tractor owner. I bought this tractor, showed up November 16th last year. So I haven't even had it a year yet. And so I'm learning as I go. Tony said he brought 6 gallons of Mountain Dew to our house. I did, man. Tony, when I went up to Tony's house that weekend to shoot those videos, he was like, what can we get you? What can we stock the fridge with and all that stuff? And I said, hey, I'm bringing my own Diet Mountain Dew. I'm in good shape, brother. No 1962, no power steering. Bust some guns out, huh, Joe? So it is. But it's really cool to see that. But speaking of brands and all that stuff, let's give away a Mahindra ball cap, brand new red Mahindra ball cap. All right. So let's see what we can do for that. All right. So this must be a Gastonia thing. Mountain Dew is gross. Hey, did I say I was from Gastonia? Did I tell you that? So born and raised in Gastonia. So, but anyway, Mountain Dew Snickers. Yeah, man. If I could get Gina to let me eat chocolate all the time. She lets me drink the sodas and stuff, but she kind of keeps the sweets under control. So, yeah. So that's right. I'm loyal to my budget. Yeah, that's a fact, Jack. So, okay, Monica. Then I did. So Gastonia. Yeah, that's right next to Charlotte area. We still get back up to North Carolina every now and again. Not too often. Maybe once every 18 months, something like that. So. There's an 84 lumber out of Gastonia. Are you a truck driver there in Penniless Plantation, Joe? So cherry wine. So every time I go, now here's the thing. I can get cherry wine down here. All right. I can get Sundrop and cherry wine in Florida. I cannot get cherry lemon Sundrop. All right. So, if anybody messages me on Facebook and say Hamiltonville Farm on Facebook and say, hey, I want to send you some cherry lemon Sundrop, I'm your guy. Actually, if there's anybody living near Gastonia, there's a place called Ro's Barbecue. They make a barbecue slaw that is out of this world. I bring home like 9 gallons of it when I come back from my vacation. Live wire guy. Whoo, Mitchell's gonna be on fire, man. You drink a lot of them live wires. Holy cow! Hey, I messed up in 3 days. Yeah, cherry wine's better. Cherry wine. I like cherry wine. I like cherry wine better than Sundrop. But I do like cherry lemon Sundrop better than cherry wine. That's kind of weird, ain't it? So the giveaway for the Mahindra hat, my answer is Mountain Dew. So Jerry Mobley, you love cherry wine. Where are you from, Jerry Mobley? So Joe, you did some military time and then you retired, drove an 8. My dad was You got some heads, blocks, some manifolds for Olds 307 I want to sell. Okay, yeah, might be somebody interested in that. I'm not sure. They're 84 Chevy. But Cairo, Georgia. Okay, there you go. Yeah, because they do get down here to South. Jerry, are you going to be in Moultrie for the Sunbelt Ag Expo? I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there with Tony, Tractor Adventure. Cotton Top's going to be there. A couple other people. I know Louisiana Tractor Works and Louisiana Tractor Works is going to be there. So that'll be pretty cool to see all these guys. Good to see Tony again. But anyway, the Mahindra hat. Okay. So drove in the Army in the 21st year. Yeah, there you go. In the 21st year commercial drive. So my, what is the date? Tony, help me out. Is it 15 through 18 October? I think it's that. The Sunbelt Ag Expo in Moultrie, Georgia. I think it's the 15th through the 18th of October. So, okay, cool. Yeah, thanks, Tony. I appreciate that. So anyway, so we're going to be there, and we're really looking forward to seeing all the new products. Listen, I don't know if Bobcat compact tractors are going to be there or not, but I'm really excited to see the Bobcat compact tractor lineup. So, so I really think that it will be really, really cool to see the compact tractors, because Bobcat makes a killer mini excavator, a killer skid steer. And so I'm really anxious. Now, what are your thoughts about what are your thoughts about Bobcat coming back in the second time around, if you are tractor people in here? So, and Monica from New Adventure is like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So, Jerry, my sponsor is NASCAR. Morgan Shepherd. Is Morgan Shepherd a good friend of yours, Jerry Mobley? Oh, Morgan Shepherd. Yeah, the Sunbelt should have little tractors. Yeah, I bet they do. DeWitt's and McCormick, I bet they do too there, AJ. Oh, Morgan Shepherd. Yeah, dude, now you're talking about when I used to watch NASCAR, right? And so when I used to watch, I watched it all the way up till Jeff Gordon retired, and then I was just like, and then I quit watching it. So, oh, Morgan Shepherd. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jerry, but ain't Morgan Shepherd the dude that, is it the dude that beat Richard Petty for the pole position in his that's right, John. Is Morgan Shepherd the dude that, no, that wasn't him. For Richard Petty's last race, they were going to let him sit on pole position. And then I think it was Sterling Marlin, maybe. Maybe Sterling Marlin is the one that took his, and so Richard Petty actually started number 2. Morgan Shepherd had, if I remember correctly, he had curly hair. If I did that, but I haven't watched NASCAR, and I haven't watched NASCAR, like I say, since Jeff Gordon retired. And then a few years before that, I just kind of got out of it. Especially, they're just getting too big, I think. So, thank you, I appreciate that. I quit watching when Davey Allison got killed. Yeah, the helicopter crash. Yeah, so they were coyotes. And like John Ritter talked about earlier, I think they're going to stay. They're going to have Daedong engines in them for sure. I'm going to give them a look too, Curtis. So come on. Hey, listen, all you from North Carolina, you know how we got taught math in North Carolina? 1, 2, Earnhardt, 4, 5. Oh, they do. Yeah, Jason, they're going to use the Daedongs, and they got 15 models. If you haven't seen my Bobcat video, go check it out. I do a little walkthrough. So it's pretty cool about that. So, we got to give the hat away. Have we given the hat away already? Let me see. Frank got the gun. Anyone got the hat? Who won the hat? Anybody? So Ralph, I went to boot camp 1991, and Coyote does make a good tractor. So Ralph, I went to boot camp in 1991. I was down at Lackland as a MTI from 95 to 2000. And then at 2000, I got commissioned, and I retired in 2016 as a lieutenant colonel. So I was a 21 crew back in 95 just for one day. That's awesome, man. How fun is that? So hasn't worked. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bob, that's yeah, hey, listen, there's still time. Pray about it. I'll help you pray about it, Bob. So the Woods brothers, yeah, the 21 cars, the Woods brothers. Do they still own that car? Now here in the Panhandle, we had Phoenix Racing. They had the number, what number was that? I don't know. But they were like a start and stop type race car. But Phoenix Racing is out of the Panhandle, but I think he sold it, if I'm not mistaken, old Jim Finch. But anyway, okay, so let's give, evidently I didn't give the hat away. Tony, did I give the hat away? You're supposed to be watching this stuff. You said I'm old. Let's see here. Let me read the chat. They make a great UTV. Hat. Okay, I guess I need to give the hat away. Okay. All right, let me figure this out. Okay, so Mahindra hat. All right. So if you haven't won something from me in a while or so, I'll ask this question. What model tractor do I have? Oh, that's not cool. Hold on a second. No, that's not the question, because that's not fair to the people who are new subscribers. Okay. But I did mention it in the previous video. I mean, in the chat, since y'all are here. So I'm looking, Gina, I'm looking for a question to give the hat away, but I got to think about the new people in here. And Gina just walked back in the door. I'm trying to think. I don't know. It is a Mahindra. It's a Mahindra. But I was thinking about the series, I guess you'd say, or the type, the model. How many models does Bobcat offer? They offer 15 in their lineup. My dad's 03 Chevy through Duramax. I got a 6.4 Power Stroke diesel, and now it runs good. But it was but yeah, Joe, I got a 4540. But oh, okay. So that's, my wife just said that. Everybody, we've been talking about it all night. What branch of the military did I retire from? All right, that's for the Mahindra hat. What branch? First person in the chat, on my chat. It may just, I see it on my chat. Let's see. There you go, Ralph. Ralph, you win. All right. Really? New adventure? Army? So Ralph showed up first. So Ralph, I'm gonna put you down, Ralph. If you can hit me up on Hamiltonville Farm at gmail.com, or you can message me on Facebook. Either way. Same thing with you, Frank. If Frank's still here, Frank's Adventure is still here. If you want to hit me up on Facebook Messenger, Hamiltonville Farm, or Hamiltonvillefarm at gmail.com, you can do that too. So anyway, you're just gonna keep naming them all. Ain't you there, New Adventure? So but Jay, my man, Homestead Jay. So what's your video about? Fate, Homestead Jay. Monica, the competition's over, so you can quit typing now. Oh my goodness. Oops, wrong channel. That's right. How about you? That's what you're supposed to say. Yeah, Homestead Jay. I got some stories I could tell you about that kind of stuff. But anyway, yeah, I tell you, man, it's really cool to. I'm telling you, we do lives. What in the world? Who's so broke in there?
How about you?
So these are my granddaughters. Yeah, so they've been out helping their Gigi. Jerry, we are kind of close to Eglin. So, hey, Jessica, how about you? So, okay, yeah, Frank, you can hit me up on Facebook Messenger or Gmail, your choice. So they left. I then gave them instructions that not to be all crazy back here. So, woo! How about you? I also have I also own a Ric Flair T-shirt, and I wear that in a lot of my videos. I think about Josh from Stony Ridge Farmer every time I put that Ric Flair shirt on. So, anyway, do you think building a flatbed truck? Sure. I mean, if people will watch it, it depends on how many people are interested or searching for that kind of stuff. So Cumberland commercials all the time. Is that a company, Jay? Is Cumberland I'm not familiar with Cumberland. Is that like a tractor dealership or something? With Ric Flair. I haven't seen that one. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that. So Rick was a very nice person in life. So he was just in I think he was in Alice Beach or Watercolors down near Destin or whatever. What do I put in? Ralph, you just send me a message on Messenger, or just send me an email and I'll reply and I'll get your mailing address, and that way I can put that hat in the mail for you there. So you can do it either way, over Facebook but some people are funny about putting their address on Facebook or in Messenger. Don't put it on Facebook like Facebook. Hit me up, private message. And then same thing, or if you just want to email it, that's fine too. But I do have some people that don't want to go through Facebook Messenger because that Zuckerberg guy's he's anti-USA. But anyway, that guy, how about you? Howdy, Hank. How about you there? That guy. I see I do see a lot of familiar channels on here, and I do see a lot of people that comment on my videos. So I really appreciate that. It's really cool to see that as well. Have original David, is it worth anything? I would go to eBay and see if they're selling. Him and Terry Hogan met in the 70s. So America, that's right. So there's Davey from Ohio Hilltops Hobby Farm. Good to see you, buddy. He's an LS guy. So if you like LS tractors, that's another. We remember how we were talking about tractor video or tractor channels a while ago. Just kidding, don't. That's another good one there. So Dave is a good dude. I like him a lot. So let's see, Joe. Let's see. We said that already. Blah blah. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. But yeah, we we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and sometimes Twitter. I'm not very active on Twitter, but we're really active on Facebook and Instagram. And that really, like I said, Gina puts all this pictures of the barn and stuff on Instagram, and then on Hamiltonville Farm Facebook page, we normally post, we'll post our videos and stuff like that. So, do you ever wonder why people ask for likes on comments? Well, not necessarily on comments, but they want you to like the video. Like I see 33 people in here with 26 thumbs up. So hit that thumbs up if you haven't hit it already. Because here's the deal. Remember 1984 Chevy C30. Remember how earlier we talked about YouTube's algorithm? If you, hey, Miss Julie, if you don't know the algorithm, your stuff can't get put out to the public, or it won't get put out as much. It may only send it to, say, 1,000 people versus 10,000 people. And so you got to know the algorithm. And what helps is thumbs up, and technically thumbs down do as well. Thumbs up, thumbs down. YouTube just sees it as engagement. They don't care if it's thumbs up or thumbs down. They just see it as engagement. Miss Julie, how's your new camper doing? I hope it's doing well. So it does help the video go viral. So that's why you want people to watch it. You want people to like it. You want people to comment on it, because all that engagement tells YouTube that people like your video. And so if no one is liking the video and no one is making comments on it, then YouTube is like, well, no one must like it. So because no one's hit a thumbs up or no one's made a comment on it. So anyway, so that's if you listen, I could talk YouTube. Ask Jessica Prescott. Listen, old JP. I could talk YouTube all night. I mean, we stay here for 5 hours talking about YouTube. So, if y'all want to go that route, I'll be more than happy to tell you what I know about YouTube, because I really think that, one, you've got to, when I called, or when I was able to get in touch with Josh from Stony Ridge, we developed a friendship first. A lot of these people, so Briley and Brinley. Hey, girls, kiss your daddy good night, all right? Make sure you hug his neck, because I'm sure he's going to read you a good story, okay? Hope y'all have a good day at school tomorrow. Y'all take care. Sweet dreams. All right? So, anyway, I mean, look at Jessica Prescott. I'm telling you, all night, I could talk about YouTube all night, because you got to develop friendships in the YouTube community. So, like with Stony Ridge Farmer, who was able to help me out. And then he's just picking up strength to compete with YouTube. Show that. Okay. Can't see if you're on Branch Head. If you're on a mobile device, there's a little bit of I don't know. There's something you have to do if you're on a mobile device. Terry Magnum. Hey, listen, Terry's a previous winner in the Hamiltonville Live there. But listen, so on YouTube, right? You've got to make friendships with YouTube. A Ritter bit will do. You know, we message back and forth on Facebook. Me and Tony, we message back. We call each other. Davey from Ohio HILLTOPS Hobby Farm, Homestead J, emailing back and forth, talking to each other back and forth. That right there, working on, let's see, yeah, and Self-Reliant Roadshow. So Bob, he's going around helping these other YouTubers and these other homesteads, and it's all about community, because you don't want someone to come up and say, hey, I'm trying to grow my channel. Will you give me a shout out? Hey, I'm trying to grow my channel. Can I collaborate with you? And I don't even know you from Adam, but I will tell you this. If you don't want to invest in the time and energy it takes to make a good video, then you're not going to succeed on YouTube, because it takes time. It takes time to edit them. It takes time to put the intros in them, put the music on them, whatever. It takes a lot of work. And so if you want to study YouTube, type in, how the YouTube algorithm works, or what makes a good thumbnail, what makes a good title. Get the Tube. There's a thing called TubeBuddy. Let me see if I can put TubeBuddy in the, in case you know what I'm saying. Let's see. All right, so TubeBuddy. That's a tool that you can use to make sure that you use the right words, see how you're going to rank, because here's pretty darn simple. Yeah, the trick is to keep them simple but quality. All right, and that's a good point. That guy. The trick is to keep them simple, but Brian G. Johnson, another good one. Thanks, Tony. I forgot about him because he's off writing a book. So anyway, editing is the hardest part. I can film 4 videos, same amount of time it takes me. Everyone. We do a lot of videos in the same day, and then so we'll shoot like 3 or 4 videos in a day, and then I'll edit them the rest of the week, and then I'll release them or whatever. Hi Melinda Paranormal. Hey, hello rock stars. How are you? Good to see you in here. But it's but TubeBuddy will tell you. You can say, hey, I want to do a thing on the Mahinder. You don't want to clickbait people. There's a trick to clickbaiting. As really, you don't want to put something like, hey, watch me cut my arm off or whatever, and you don't actually cut your arm off into the thing. But you got to be careful with your clickbait, but clickbaiting is kind of good. All right. And so as long as it's relevant to the subject that you're gonna talk about. But anyway, thumbnails, you got to get the right thumbnail, because the first thing people see is that thumbnail, and if you got to get them to click on it to watch your video. The thumbnail has to match the title, or it has to say something or relate to the title somehow, and then the title has to have the keywords in it that make it meet the algorithm. When you get to Stony Ridge Farmers level, he's got 250. Anybody here follow? Okay. Take care, Michael. Tell John Michael say hello. Relevant, provocative thumbnails. Does anyone here follow Arms Family Homestead? He's a big channel. Off grid with Doug and Stacy, big channel. Just a couple that come on top of my mind. But what happens is when you get that level and you have that many people watching your videos, then you can put titles on there that say something to the effect of, you're not going to believe this. And that's all you got to say, because people are going to watch it. If I said Wrangler Star, he's got over 1 million. Wrangler Star. We watch a lot of his stuff too. Okay. Hey, thanks, Mr. Henry. I appreciate that, buddy. Okay, D. Blair, let's talk tractors and equipment. I'll wrap this up, D. Blair, and then we'll talk tractors and equipment. I can't put. You should see what happens. All right, because that's not going to tell the algorithm in YouTube to hit it. So. We'll get more positive feedback. Hey, I'm sure you get them too. Get more positive feedback. To all of you, maybe I'm sharing how or what you do about the haters. I just ignore them. Or I'm an American. They have freedom of speech, unless it's not racist or trying to beat somebody up or something. Bullying somebody. I don't care. I just let it stay. Tractors. Today I used the Everything Attachments landscape rake. So sorry about that, D. Blair. we do get off on a tangent sometimes. Tractor, I use do you know about everything attachments, Mr. Blair, or Mrs. Blair? I'm not sure. Ralph, hey, when you get over 1 million subscribers, ugh, I mean, you got a lot of people to keep happy. So, okay, Butch, take care. See ya. I was talking to my wife about this. She was thinking about it. So, yeah, hey, listen, I don't agree with what a lot of people say sometimes, but they're Americans, man. Maybe they're not Americans. I don't know. They can say whatever they want to. So everything attachments is the landscape rake I used. If I had enough money, I'd buy a Wicked Grapple and put it on the front of my Mahindra 4540 because they make excellent grapples. But I will say this. We are going to listen. Oh, this is like breaking news, right? This is breaking news. We are going to have a partnership. That's the wrong word to say. Let's see. How can I say it? Never mind. I won't tell you. I hate to pull y'all in like that, but no, we are going to try to get more partners for the channel with more relevant tractor videos. And so I need a grapple so bad too, Jay. Listen, I've got a grapple. It's a decent grapple, but man, you start watching all these everything attachment videos about the Wicked Grapple, you just keep, man, this seems so solid, man. What new projects are going there? So we got a lot to clean up. I just did a video about this morning. We got a lot to clean up there with the landscape rake, and we're doing I'm trying to save some trees for Gina. We're doing that. The Work Saver Grapple, they make good stuff. So that's the really, we're doing, we planted our fall garden, or most of our fall garden already. Technical, how do you point the right person you're talking to? How do you point to the person you are talking to with an orange highlight? Oh, okay. Put the symbol at. Look here, Ralph, I'm gonna do you at Ralph. Is that what you're talking about, Ralph? I think so. Okay, so put the at sign and then their name or their whatever they are in there. So that should help you out if that helps. So Tony, the holly tree, right? I was telling people earlier, my RK videos did good, my Bobcat video did good. That tree video did horrible, and so you never really understand. There you go, Ralph, you got it, buddy. So always save some trees, JJ. Yeah, you do. You want to save some tree. I mean, I ain't a tree hugger by any stretch of imagination, but I'm a conservationist at heart, right? Because I want to be responsible with our environment. I want to be responsible with the stuff that the good Lord has given us. And so I'm not going to go out there and just, do a bunch of, hey, AJ, did you watch the whole thing? So, anyway, so the grapple is good as the tractor will handle. Yeah. So 1984 Chevy, look at, what's the dude's name that bashes Mahindra all the time? He does a bunch of welding. Okay. All right, AJ, just checking. I think let's see. I may be leading you down the wrong path, but who's the dude that does the weld and he bashes Mahindra all the time? Let's see. Yeah, you're right. Chucky, that's it. Chucky 2009, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And that's like Chucky 2009. So 1984, go check out Chucky 2009 and see how he does it. Anyway, I can't believe I just pointed somebody to his channel because all he does is bash Mahindra. But anyway, yeah, when I personally, he did go off the deep end. He really did. I believe in control burning. Do y'all control burn in y'all's area? I don't know where everybody's from, but I believe in control burning, and I think that's why California is having all those wildfires, because they don't believe in control burning or fire breaks or anything like that. So yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, he bashes tractors. Yeah, JF. Yeah, I think take care, Bob with Sarah, Mrs. B. Yeah, we're dry here too. Matter of fact, we just got a burn ban today from our county. Our commissioners, you gotta love all the tractors. I love tractors. That's what I do. So as we're growing, I need a bunch of burn control. So we have to wait till we get the burn ban is not in effect anymore, and then we will go back to being able to control burn. My 18 acres never maintained before. That's what it was here. It was never maintained. 75 acres. But we got my son-in-law, and my son-in-law is a wildfire firefighter for the state of Florida. And then my father-in-law and my brother-in-law own a land management company that do control burns that's what they do for a living. So I really like it. There you go, that guy. So yeah, most of all tractors are good. They're not abused and maintained. People, would y'all agree that a lot of people that have tractor problems is the operator? Now I will say you do. I mean, tractors break some, but tractors break because people treat them like bulldozers, and they're not. So that's right, TF. They do. It brings back fresh growth. So I think it's got to sound something because every time they go against the law of the land, yeah, operators are 90% of it, AJ. Yeah. So it really is. I know when I broke my tractor and it was out, I say it was operator error. It was just a freak accident. So it was actually, what was happening was I was driving over a bunch of crap that I should have cleaned up first. And literally a stick went into my engine compartment and ripped. There's a wiring harness that goes into your fuel shutoff solenoid, or I think it's a fuel metering unit is the technical term. The fuel metering unit into the fuel pump, and it literally ripped that wire off of it. So I had to but it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to have hold on a sec. I got something going on here. All right. Sorry about that. It was pretty cool that it only broke at the tip of it, so I didn't have to replace my whole wiring harness. So that's cool. So yeah. So I'm sure there's a lot. AJ's got a huge tractors, right? So he probably is able to beat the crap out of those things. Broken tractor. Yeah, that's right, John. Sure enough. Did the girls get in bed okay, John? Hope so. But anyway, and there's the National Farm Machinery Show is in Kentucky in February. Anybody plan on going up there? Tony's Tractor Adventure is going to go. John, are you going to go? Fuel pumps pressure. So yeah, that's right. Joe's going to be there. And the O-rings that were installed. Yeah, that's right. One day I'll make these events. It's a slow process. Yeah, it's my third function kit. It wasn't operator error. It was a WR. Hey, Eric, Eric, put in there when you're going live. It's 8. You're going to, let's see, it's 7:30 Central. You're going at 9:30 Eastern or 9:30 Central. I can't remember. So 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Okay. My third function kit, the circuit board shorted out on it. And I'm like, how did that happen? But I did a video on how to replace. Sometimes you're like, hey, that's cool. It went bad because now I can do a video on it. I'm just kidding. That's horrible. So anyway, old track station still runs every day, basic TLC. I'm telling you, I'm a firm believer in scheduled maintenance or routine maintenance, right? Today, I'm like Tony's Tractor Adventure. I grease my tractor every time I use it. I know 8 to 10 hours is kind of the standard, but I do it every time I do it. So yeah, Curtis, me too, man. So, hey, we still got 28 people in here. That's awesome. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so and get to watch some of these tractor videos. And you'll hear me say, how about you on there? So, but my dream truck 78. I personally like my F250. My dream truck's F250. I just wish my 6.4 power stroke diesel wasn't a piece of garbage. Sponsored attachment like Farmhouse. You're the right guy to demo. Oh, thanks, Stephen. I appreciate that. That's what Frank's grease. That's right. I always say it. Listen, I say it all the time. Grease is cheaper than parts. I say it all the time, right? And so, no, Jonathan, don't have a battery powered one. I don't have a electric grease gun. I'm not sure. I mean, I'd like to have one, I guess, but I'm not sure. So far I haven't been aggravated with the grease gun I've got, pistol style or whatever. So I do have a lock and lube on it. If you haven't got a lock and lube, go get you one of those. People are like, oh, that's $30 or whatever, man. Hold it with one hand is worth $30 every time if you grease stuff as much as I do, a lock and lube. Now, the only thing about lock and lubes are if you don't have, sometimes some of them are hard to get into. So I think John Ritter just did a lock and lube video. I've got a lock and lube video. I think John Ritter just did one as well. So spark plugs are cheaper than pistons when it comes to carb adjustments and such. Yeah. So so great schedule maintenance. Keep your air filters clean. Keep your oil changed. Keep your stuff greased. It'll last you forever, man. So okay, David, take care, buddy. I got a lock and load video. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jay, I'm sure I've seen it, Jay. I just didn't remember. Sorry about that, buddy. So, Jay also has a what do you northern people call that, where you set your jig up to cut your firewood? Anyway, interesting flow more asked me about it in my YouTube comments. Yeah. Hey, okay, I will ask you about it in your YouTube comments because hey, we talked the sawbuck. There you go, Jay. But I'm really interested in a flail mower. I really am. So maybe I'll get one soon. So because I got my bush hog. I think a flail mower might work a little better. I'm not sure. So lock and lube. Yeah, I'm telling you, Terry, I love that lock and lube, man. So did TF leave? I see somebody says take care of TF. Did he take out? If he did, see you later, buddy. Yeah, flails are awesome. Let me ask you this, AJ. Will flail mowers do good on here, let me explain the situation to you. They harvested 73 loads of pine off my place. Regret buying the bush hog. They harvested 73 loads of pine off my property. And so you know how when they process pine trees, bark gets off there, a little bit of little sticks, little limbs, they all end up on the ground. So will flail mower do good at that? Anything out here ground, it makes every job hard. Yeah. So, I'm telling you, Julie, we need a cat out here too, man. An excavator or a bulldozer, like a D6 or something. Because we have about 3 acres. Okay, cool, John. We have about 3 acres of planted pines that they harvested. And man, I'm telling you, dude, I would just love to take a bulldozer and just knock all that stuff down. So lane shark, you got a lane shark, really? Man, I want one of them too. I want one of them too bad. Okay, cool. Pine softwood flow, eat it right up. So that's good information. I'll ask you again in your video. So anyway, so that guy, the lane shark, man, those things look awesome. And I've got, because hopefully I want to make a whole walking trail or a perimeter trail around our property. And I want to make it so where I want to get horses, and so we can ride the horses through the woods and all that stuff. And I think that would be pretty cool. So Stephen, they're so cool. Yeah, I'm telling you, flail mowers is where it's at. When I usually my old boss to say that's right, 7Ps. Is that 7Ps? We say that a lot too. Small oak limbs, however, because they're mixed in with some, not much, but yeah. So small oak limbs will wrap around the drum. Yeah, there's some, but they were harvested 3 years ago. Maybe no. Let's see. Yeah, maybe 2.5 years ago. So they're kind of soft now, I guess you'd say. So, but anyway, at least evergreen dry limbs, no problem. Okay, cool. Yeah, they should. They're dry. They're very dry, as a matter of fact. So anyway. Hey, listen, we've been on here a little over an hour. Gas cans, also like those gas cans. I'm telling you, SureCan is the way to go, right? We're to find all the hard short grass. Great, and you can move with it. Okay, cool. Yeah. 20-foot wide. Golly, man, you make me quit. You just throw that on there. AJ, you just throw that on there just to be like, I'm gonna throw that in there about my big tractor stuff on there just to see what I get out of it. Oh man, I know how you are, AJ. So yeah, because I don't know what I do with a big tractor, but by God, I want one. So yeah. Okay, thanks, Ralph. I appreciate it, and I'll get this stuff out. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, yeah, man, thank you. It's really cool to see. It's really cool to see how the channel's growing. It's really cool to see people come into your lives and stuff. And it's a really cool community. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, we'd like for you to look at our past videos. You know, you can look at the earlier ones, but I'm telling you, don't hold it against me, okay? Because we all grow. But hydraulic motor heats oil and tractor fast. Be cautious. Yeah, especially in the deep south when you get the heat of just the ambient temperature as well. So, yeah, Jerry, if you see me, come up to me, man. I'm gonna have a shirt that looks similar to this. How about you? And I'm gonna have my Hamiltonville Farm shirt. Grammy Karen, how about you? Joyce Joy, can't wait. So we're also going to the harvest celebration. That's November 2nd. Sorry, Tony. Let me make sure I still got a good signal there. Harvest celebration is in, you'll end up buying a Mahindra. So if anybody's got contacts with Mahindra, tell them to call me, so tell them to call me. So we'll see you at the HOA before that. No, we're not, Grammy Cam, we're not going to be at the HOA. That's in Front Royal, and we're going to go to, here's my first, how about you? So, yeah, I wish we could make the HOA, but we're not going to make it because we got the Sunbelt Ag Expo like right after that. And I just really, to be honest with you, can't afford back-to-back trips that far away. So anyway, but yeah, so the harvest celebration is a homestead conference in Kentucky that's going to happen November 2nd. And the Stivers Homestead's putting that on. And so they do a really, 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 yeah. So Grammy Karen, listen to this, Miss Karen. I've got Sunbelt Ag Expo the 15th through the 18th of October. And then we've got the 2nd of November, we're going up to Kentucky for the the harvest celebration. And we're going to go to see some family. Grammy Karen, can you put, it's not Louisville, Frankfurt or Louisville. I'll get the Farm Machinery Show and Frankfurt. Thank you very much, Miss Karen. And then we're going to see family for Christmas. And then in February, we're going back up to Kentucky for the National Farm Machinery Show. And then we got some, my goodness, man, I'm telling you. So, yeah, like I said, I'm going to Louisville and Frankfurt kind of back to back. So I couldn't remember which one was which. So I apologize for that. So, you know how it is when you get old. So this Diet Mountain Dew is really making my brain. Making my brain go away there. So, but anyway, yeah, we've got a lot of traveling coming up. And so I hope that daggum 6.4 power stroke diesel gets down the road. So yeah, it's Jerry. It's about, you said it's 40 miles from you. It's 3 hours from us, I think, something like that. But I know. Tony's Tractor Adventure is going to pull his trailer down there. And Tony, how long? It will. So yeah, okay. Hey, John, take care, buddy. Good. Thanks for popping in tonight. I'm going to run here in a minute too. But Tony, how far is Moultrie, Georgia from your house? So I don't know. I imagine it's going to be quite a haul for him. So 8 hours. Yeah, roger that. So, but anyway, so, hey, listen, I want to respect y'all's time too. I could talk for days, cause I'm a blabbermouth, but, I want to be respectful of your time as well. We've been on here a little over an hour. Thank you so much for popping in, for the people who have subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much for, subscribing. And, I'm going to pop over to Outdoors with Eric live here in 20 minutes or so. But anyway, so y'all take care. remember, how about you? All right, y'all take care. Share this channel with your friends so we can continue to grow. Okay, y'all take care. See ya. All right, thanks, Frank. See you, buddy.